Welcome to the video. This is the weekly update video, the eighth one. I know I'm so proud of that. I've been doing this for 8 weeks or almost 8 weeks because the first kind of messed up and I was still trying to find my voice. But welcome to the videos. If you're starting out, if this is your first time watching any videos from me, I want to go over that because I only have like 33 subscribers. So most of the people watching these videos are probably going to be new subscribers. So in this channel, what I like to do is my main message to inspire you and also some education for you. And what do I mean by that? Well, the main goal for this channel is to journey to improving myself. So improving my health, my wealth, my love life, whatever it is, my fitness, anything it is, I'm trying to improve my life. And to do that, I have to take certain steps in my life. I have to do certain things and I have to do certain things. And to do that, I need to be motivated for that. So to motivate myself, that's what these video series is about. So this weekly update is a documentary of all of my actions I've been taking for the last week. And so these videos come out every Tuesday. So this is the eighth one. So every Tuesday I make these videos, my weekly update videos. And they're split into three parts. There's the life progress. What am I doing that week? There's the YouTube stuff and my social media progress. And then the third one is my inspirations for the week. Interesting. What have I read that's been interesting? That's what these three parts are. These videos are an hour long, maybe a little shorter, maybe a little longer, but usually like up to an hour. And so I like to go over this stuff. So just fine. That's my message is to inspire you guys. I also do Thursday videos. Those are problems to solve my, those are videos that solve any problems in my life, or I try to solve any of you guys' problems. So my best video on this channel got like 600 views, which was my skincare video. And that skincare video was about my skincare routine that I had condensed after 8 years of skincare. And I have really good skin, but I had really bad skin before in high school and even the beginning of middle school, but really high school and then college. And so it's been about 8 years. And if you don't know, I'm 23 years old. And some of the action steps I've taken to change my life is I quit my Whataburger job. I'm moving to someplace new out of my parents' house. I have started this YouTube channel. These are some of the stuff I'm doing. I'm planning on, and I'm about to start my business whenever I move, my bookkeeping business. And so that's just some of the stuff I've been doing recently. And some background on me. 2 years ago, I came home from college. My life was messed up. I was really depressed, very depressed. And so I got a stable job at a fast food place as fast as possible. And with the money from that and with the stable job, I started to stabilize my mind because my mental health was really bad. And over the last 2 years, I kind of fixed my mental health and I fixed parts of my life, but I never really documented it. So these last month, 2 months, I've been documenting the journey to improve myself further. And so that's what this video series is about. And that's what my channel is about. So that's if you're new. If you're not, what this video is going to be about is those three things, is life progress, my YouTube progress, and any inspirations. So let's get into it. It's been 3.5 minutes, almost 4 minutes. So let's get into the video. What has been happening in my life recently? Well, I want to talk over some stuff, but I really noticed I've been slacking. I quit my job my last day. I ended up crying after I came home from work because I was so sad. And go watch my previous weekly update if you want to learn more about that. But I've been slacking. I haven't been doing as much. I've been lazy and I haven't been tracking my time. I had stopped tracking my time for a while because I did an experiment tracking my time for a week, 2 weeks, and I got really productive. And that's where but I ended up not, I haven't done that in a while. And so I need to start tracking my time. And I talk about this because I wasted the first couple days of the week, but also because I'm moving on Sunday, I've decided to move to Charlotte on Sunday. Sunday's probably gonna be the day I move. I have to condense all the stuff I need to do before I move into the last couple days. And so I gotta do a lot of stuff. And That's why I don't really have a lot of time right now, and I'm having to track my time so I have more time. And so that has been happening. So I don't have as much this week as I did last week or the last couple of weeks, but I do have some stuff. Today, I'm especially happy because I got my car insurance finally separated the payment methods from my parents. Because usually, if you don't know, I pay my parents for my car insurance, and because all of the whole family, my parents and my siblings and me are all on, the same plans or whatever, same family plan and car insurance, my mom just pays it out directly after I pay her, and she pays my part and her part and all that. She pays everyone's. However, I wanted that separated and I finally got that separated, and I did that yesterday and today. Yesterday, I went there to get that done, and then today I had to get my car insurance payment method set up because I got the account set up. I finally got my own State Farm insurance online account, and now I had to switch over a card, a credit card, debit card, whatever, some payment method, and I had to set it up for auto pay because I don't want to have to deal with it ever again. And I did that today. And the thing is I want to talk now because today I didn't want to go do that because she set up the agent that helped me set up the account, okay, yesterday. It took a couple hours before it registered online and I could register online my own account and create my username and password for the State Farm account. I did that yesterday. But I could have just called on the phone today and done the payment method and done all that stuff. But she had asked me to come today in person to set all that stuff up. And I didn't want to go back on my promise, okay? I'm trying to do that where I keep the promises. When I say I'll do something, I'll do it. So I went down there today and I was kind of fearful. I do have some social anxiety, not as much as I used to be, where I couldn't go out of my home. When I was in college, I couldn't even leave my dorm. I couldn't get food or any of that stuff. I had to deliver everything. I was that bad. And so now it was better and everything. And so, but I'm still kind of socially anxious and I was fearful, but I overcame that. I had the courage to overcome that. And so, I have my demons. I'm not perfect. I still have cracks in my soul, as you could say, little points in my soul that I need to fix. My relationships still aren't good, family wise, but also love wise. Like, I don't have good relationships with people and I need to start fixing that. And I had to have that courage to go down, to the place and, keep my promises because I wanted to keep my promise for that. And so I did that and I finally got that done. Okay. And then I need to do, I got my haircut today. That's why my haircut's different. I'm always wearing a hat on the other days because I haven't had a haircut in 3 months and the hair would always be in my eyes or my hair would look bad because I either got to the point where I either needed to cut the ends right so I could grow it out and it looked good, or I needed to get a shorter haircut and cut all that hair off. And I finally got my hair cut because it had been delayed because Thursday was the Hurricane Helene, which ended up destroying parts of North Carolina where I'm moving to. Wow, what a shocking turn of events. That almost hit the place I lived. Thank God it hit pretty much Tallahassee and not, where I live, which is Pensacola/Navarre. That's the area I live in Florida. And so I missed that. But also, I ended up rescheduling it from Thursday because the hurricane was almost near me. Because Thursday was when the hurricane was supposed to hit. So I scheduled it to Tuesday, but I thought it was Tuesday yesterday. So I ended up going to my barbershop, and he was like, "Oh, he's not here today. What are you doing here?" And I was like, "I have an appointment first, right?" And he was like, "No, son, it's like October. It's no, it's September 30th." He's like, "It's the 30th. That's tomorrow. It's Monday, not Tuesday." And I was like, "Oh my God." And I ended up spending time on that. So that took up some hour, 2 hours, an hour because I had to drive to Pensacola for that haircut. And the thing is my haircuts are appointment based. So today it cost $40 and that's what the tip. But I only paid like a 8% tip. I should have paid more, but I just did the $3 to round it up. $3 to $4 to round it up to $40 because the price for the haircuts have gotten more. It used to be $30 and now it's 37, 38 for a haircut. And that's not got a normal haircut. I think fade takes longer, so they charge more, but they also charge more for the beard. I didn't get anything with my beard or anything like that, but they charge more. And so, but that's my last time getting a haircut there, and I really enjoy them. They're the Pensacola East Hill Barbers. If you're ever in Pensacola and you need a haircut for a guy, really short hair, I would recommend them. They're really good. I have Trey Lewis, that's the guy who cuts my hair. He's really good at hair cutting. It's worth the price, but I realized I'm gonna be spending like $50 on a haircut every month, or 40 bucks for a haircut. I don't want to go to just a crappy barber or super cuts or any of that stuff. After getting a really good haircut, you don't want to go back to one of the crappy ones, unless you have to and you don't have any money and you're poor, whatever it is. But I want to keep up a good appearance. I got my haircut today, but the last other couple of days I haven't been doing as much. I've been doing some research. So let's get into that. Let's get into the business part of the video. If you don't know, I when I move, I'm decided to start a business. I'll have about 3 to 4 months of expenses paid for with the money I've saved. That includes everything, and the credit cards I can use before I'm completely broke. And so I'll have 3 to 4 months. That will allow me to focus on a business and getting some. If I can make $2,000 in my business after 3 months, that's all I need. Like in profits, if I bring that in after, three months, I'm good. If I'm only bringing in $1,000, I'll get a side income or less than 1,000. I'll get some. I'll decide to get a two. I work 2 days. When I move down there, I might get a job that makes me work 2 days a week, and that will cover my food. Maybe might cover parts of my rent. I don't know. We'll have to see. But my main focus for the next couple months is one, my company, and number two, my college classes. So I'm coming along with my college classes, not as fast, and I don't really have much of that. And that's not the main channel I've decided to focus on is business. So let's get into some business stuff I've been doing. I've been doing some research. Originally, I was going to get a second business phone because you don't want your personal phone as your business phone because then clients will be calling you in the middle of the night wanting you to do something and where are you at or something like that. You want a separate phone or what you want to have is you want a VoIP, which is basically an online phone. And I can do that, and I've decided to do that because coming out, it's like $200 for a new smartphone. That's nothing. The problem is the plan. How much is it going to put for another line on my phone? An extra $50, maybe 30 bucks. That adds up. And so I can pay $10 a month for Google VoIP, which is basically an online phone that goes over your phone, and that's what people call for your business. And it's $10 a month. I've also decided to get a business email and with Google. And so I have a business email with a unique domain and I'll do that. And that's another like 10 bucks or 8 or 7 bucks. And I just need all the starter stuff for that. So that's what my expenses are going to be. That's the two main expenses. And then another expense is QuickBooks because that's the service I'm going to be using. That's the software I'm going to be using to provide my service, which is basic bookkeeping in the beginning. And I'm going to be using that in the beginning. And to do that, I have I need QuickBooks, and that's about 35 bucks a month. Now I need a something to log my clients. So, you know, if I'm going to have a customer, this is some sales knowledge, some marketing knowledge. Okay, there's such thing as a sales pipeline. So, in the beginning of the pipeline, a sales funnel, whatever it is, there's different types. You have someone coming into the business. If it's not a product that's like 5, 10 bucks, you have to qualify or you got to qualify. For me, it's a business, but for them, it might be a person or whatever. Are they willing to pay that much for the service? Are they capable to pay that service? And then you move them down the pay line. So you might have, if you're selling $1,000 a month thing, you might have where you have an outbound call where you call someone, you call 1,000 people, and 10 people call you back, and then you send them to talk about the offer you have. And then that's where you find out more information about them. You find out, are they willing to do that? Are they capable of doing it? Is that the person you need to talk to that can authorize that for a payment if it's a bigger company? If you're trying to do accounting stuff, will the financial accounting let you do that? Like all you have to get all that done until eventually you have to close the deal. And so pipeline. But you have to manage all that. Like you got to manage the person's name. You got to know their their phone number, maybe their email. Like, how far are they in the prospect? Are they just a prospect? Is it someone you just called? You just cold called them. They didn't pick up or anything. Did they pick up? And so you got to write that down. Did they want to set up an appointment again? Maybe they picked up, but they don't care about it. They said, fuck, call me again. Whatever that is. And so you got to make a list of that. And so that's what you do as a salesperson. You have to have that by hand, but that's a lot of time and a lot of work wasted. And I got the HubSpot free one, and so it's a free one version of it, and it's completely free. Now it's a little bit limited on the tools and everything you can track, how much stuff you can track, but I'm not willing to pay the $50 a month to do that. At least not at yet this point. Once I have a little bit of revenue and a lot more revenue, I can do that. But in the beginning, I'm bootstrapping and I don't have a lot of money. And part of my money is to live off of, and part of the money is to actually spend for the business. And so that's what tomorrow is tomorrow is basically I got to set up my Google accounts for my phone, the digital phone, and for the professional email, business email. Secondly, those are the two that I gotta set up. I gotta set up my QuickBooks account. And then what I have to do is I have my HubSpot CRM software already set up. And so I need to learn more about those four things. How to use the voicemail, like how do I give my phone number to people using that? How do I, for the email, whatever. And then also set up QuickBooks and I need to learn more about QuickBooks and I need to learn more about my CRM, which is HubSpot. Those are the two main things I have to do. And for the HubSpot, they have like an accounting academy thing, and they have the first ones are like make forms, make a landing page for your business, so you can get people to opt in for your business or whatever, or at least get a appointment set up with those people. And so that's what I plan on doing tomorrow. Those are the main things I need to do. And then also my college class stuff I need to do. But Wednesday, tomorrow, what I plan on doing is doing those stuff, but also having some time to go to the because I won't ever see the Navarre Beach ever again unless I go to or the Pensacola Beach unless I decide to sorry, this came out that I've been holding. Unless I decide to essentially go to the beach in December, but I don't plan on doing that. And so this will probably be the last time I see the beach. I plan on doing that tomorrow, plus doing all this stuff. And then Thursday, I'll take my college proctored exam because I decided to, on Thursday, come down to PSE and do the proctored exam. I have to do a proctored exam, which means no one can come into the room or anything. I like to do it in the study room. So on Thursday, I'll do that. Or Wednesday. I might do that tomorrow, and then Thursday I go to the beach. I don't know. I have to also wash my car because I want my car all clean before I put all my stuff in there getting ready to move. And I have to make sure I can fit everything in my car, at least, or I might have to downsize. I don't know. I think I can fit everything in my car. What I have to do. That's my progress for the life progress so far. And so that's it for the life progress, really. Is haircut. I've gotten my haircut. I got my life insurance switched over. Oh yeah, I got my car insurance switched over. She also convinced me. This video is unscripted, so I'm sorry if I'm going all over the place. My life insurance, um, I had done that, and she ended up, my agent or whatever, when I switched over, she ended up convincing me to do a $50 premium life insurance. So every month I pay $50. She ended up convincing me because she is trying to sell me it, but I had already been planning on doing something with life insurance because I want to have enough money, given to my parents whenever they need to bury me. If something goes wrong, I have enough money. My life plan will pay for my burial, for my cremation, whatever it is, but also it'll give some money to my parents or to my brother. I have it designated as my brother, my twin, whatever it is. And she convinced me she was a really good salesperson. I realized the sales process by looking at her. And I even said afterwards, after I was about leaving, I was like, "You're really good at sales." And she was like, "Oh, I've been doing it for 18 years." And some people are like salespeople suck or whatever. No, she was really nice and she was really funny. pressured me into it or anything. No, she just gave me all the options for it, and she was like, "I think you should do it because it's a good investment for your young as you're young." And I also have to realize is I'm really young. I'm 23 years old. If you don't know, I'm really good in good shape and everything. I don't have much problems. I have hand tremors, but that's it. And so I don't really have a lot of, health problems. And so I can get a life insurance for way cheaper compared to when I'm 40 or 50. And so I'll do that. I did that, and it's the plan where after 20 years, you don't have to pay a dime anymore. And money out while you're paying for it, if you pay up into it. But also, what you got to realize is after the 20 years, if I don't take it out, it's still going to continue to grow at like an 8% or 7 or 6% interest. So it'll continue to grow. So I'm just going to leave it in there because by that time, by the 20 years, I'll probably have way more money to worry about than the $10,000 I've spent in life insurance. Okay. And that would just be when I die, whatever happens to it. And so that's what happened for my life insurance. For life insurance. What happened? I got my life insurance, I got car insurance and all that, and that's about $250 a month. So that's eating up into my savings too. That'll be eating up into my savings. Plus my college loans, which are $100 a month. And so I did all that stuff. Mm. That's my life progress. It's been 21 minutes. This is the second take for this video because I did the first take and there was some audio qualities. It was going in and out because I think my phone, my not my phone, but my headphones keep getting ripped out like just a little bit of the audio and at certain points. And I wanted to remake the video because of that. These videos are unscripted. And so I have to do another 40 minutes of videos, just talking about the same stuff. But I also missed parts of the video I wanted to talk about that I forgot. And the first take of this video. And so that's the life update video progress, the progress for the week, since Tuesday. That's it. Now I have my YouTube progress. Sorry, my allergies are messed up. I have 33 subscribers. I have, I think, 20 videos, and this might be the 20th video. 33 subscribers. It's amazing. This is the eighth weekly update video. I have 33 subscribers. I would have never thought about that. I'm almost to my 100th subscriber. I'm 70 away, because what you got to realize is for the last month, I've gained subscribers like one every 2 or 3 days. And maybe it's been like one or two a month, one or two every week. However, the last week, 2 weeks, I've gained a subscriber every single day. And I went from 20 to 33. So I gained either one subscriber or two subscribers every single day for like the last 10 days, really? Last week to 10 days. That's how much I've been gaining, which is a lot. I have to admit that's a lot for me, and I'm really happy. Thanks for the growth. Maybe you should subscribe. If this is your first time with the channel, why don't you subscribe for it? I don't care. You can subscribe or not. It doesn't matter to me. However, if you do subscribe, thank you for it. But I'm not going to pressure you into subscribing. However, I'm happy if you subscribe. If you get something that entertains you from it or something that inspires you from it, then I've done my job for this channel. That's the Instagram. I still have 0 followers. I need to update with another physique photo. I need to talk about that with life progress. The push-ups are still I've just been doing push-ups. I haven't really been counting them. So that's what the week. So I'm still at the record of 400 push-ups per day. So that's the push-up. I forgot to do the push-up part of the video. Let's get back to the YouTube. I just want to know, do you guys think I should script? I don't mean like entirely scripted. I just mean, maybe I should add a hook for the story or, tell a story for the video or do something that makes it more persuasive or more entertaining. Um, I could do that. Whatever it is, up to you guys. I'm sorry if the lighting is really bad, but this is the best I got. So, what do you guys think? Should I do a little bit of scripting? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe as my marketing gets better, because I'm learning marketing, maybe my YouTube channel will get better, and maybe my videos will get better. These are only the first 20 videos, so pretty much my videos will get better and I'll be able to treat my videos more. Now, the exciting thing is I can make when I move to Charlotte, which I'm going to be moving on Saturday, and then I'll have 3 days to find a place to live, and then um, I'll have 3 days, okay? And once I find a place to live and something that's locked down, I'll be able to make videos in my home. I won't have to travel 40 minutes away to just make a video because I can make videos in my car, but the audio quality isn't good, and also the video quality is really bad. Like the lighting is really bad in my car. And so I don't like making videos in my car. I've tried it and it's way easier because I don't have to travel down here, but the opposite is the video isn't as good. And it doesn't get as many views because the video quality is really bad. And so I once I move to Charlotte and I have a place locked down, I'll be able to create more videos. I'll be able to do a video a day. I might do a video series where I tell stories about my life, but also about fictional. I don't know. I think it's just because I want this channel to help me grow, and I think talking to the camera for an hour about a story, being better at storytelling is really good. And if I can make videos where I just tell stories for an hour. I think one, it'll be entertaining as I get better. In the beginning, my stories will suck, but in later on, my videos, my stories will get better, and because I've learned the skill of telling stories. But I'll be able to make more YouTube videos. So, what do you think is another YouTube video thing I can do? Because I have my problems in my life videos, I have my weekly update videos. Maybe I could uh, br- read a book or whatever and take the best 10 lessons from it. That could be a thing. I could do other stuff. Whatever it is, let me know. Just let me know. And in the comments section, like what are the types of videos you want? Like what are some good ideas for a video? Whatever it is. But yeah, that's it for the YouTube stuff. I haven't been doing much with the social media or the YouTube. I haven't been scripting stuff as much. My Thursday video, I want to make that a better video because the last 2 weeks, the videos that I've made have been unscripted. They've been okay, but they're not the best because I haven't really those videos are meant to be kind of scripted. I know what I'm talking about, and I'm not just rambling. That's what the weekly update videos are for. These ones I can ramble on, but the Thursdays ones I don't want to ramble on. So I want to know I want to have a clear content, table of contents of what I'm going to say, and that's it. Now it's not going to be like this is the words I should say, this, and this. It'll just be some ideas. Like I should say this here, this here, this here. And so it'll be more concise and more clear for a video. And I want to do that, but that takes up more time. And I probably have to take a couple hours just thinking about the content creation, scripting out the video, and then record the video on Thursday. And so that will take time to do. And so, but I plan on doing that. So, I mean, the last two videos have done okay on the Thursday videos, but I want to put more effort into them. And so that's the thing. When I move to Charlotte, I'll have more time to do more effort and I'll have more time to record a video. So, I won't have to be wasting an hour and a half to 2 hours every day coming down here to record a video. Okay, I can just record it in my home and it'll be easier and I'll have less resistance to recording a video because I don't have to come down here. I can just sit in my home on my desk and record a video. And I'll have a mic too, so I'll have better audio quality, and I'll probably have better lighting too. So just look forward to that. That's if I find a place to live. Hopefully I do. I don't want to live out of my car for, a month or two till I find a place to live. I'm going to try to find a place to live as fast as possible. And so that's it for the YouTube stuff. Now let's get into it's only been 30 minutes. I've condensed a lot of what I said in now. So at this point it would have been 40 minutes. So I condensed down the video. So now we're into the inspiration part of the video. A book that has really inspired me, and I already knew a lot of this stuff, but it really inspired me was the book The Slight Edge. The Slight Edge book. That's the title of the book. I forgot the author. Um, in that book, it talks about the effects of compounding on your life. So it applies compound interest to your life. And so if you give yourself 1% every day, by the end of the year, you've been 30% better or you doubled yourself. But the main point of the book is you basically want to cultivate some habits that are good for you or a type of personality that's good for you that develops the best parts of you and that will make you successful. So the majority of successful people or most successful people have these little habits because they have a certain personality, and these certain personalities do certain habits, and these habits, if you do them every day, cause you to be successful. You don't become successful because of a big break or anything. You become successful because you've been doing the small things every single day over time, and then it looks like something big happened in your life and you blew up randomly. But the time you blew up was the accumulation of all the knowledge, all the skill you put into it, all the hard work. And then you got that one thing that one opportunity, that one opportunity. So there are no moonshots or, you know, no nothing that makes you super rich in 100 days. No, you got to do stuff over and over again consistently, and then you blow up because like to put in the work, put in the hard work of getting up every day and doing stuff. Like for example, for me, I don't like doing push-ups every single day. I really don't like doing them. Like I don't like working out. Like I can tell you that I don't like working out. And maybe if I do tennis or I do fencing or whatever with a sword, maybe I'll like doing it, but pure working out, pure doing push-ups every day. I don't like doing them. But I've noticed my chest gets bigger. I have bigger shoulders. I feel better. I'm more confident because I know I have a good physique. I have a big chest. Whatever it is, I just feel better if I'm doing those push-ups. And so I have to do them. And I force myself to do them, even though I don't like doing them. Like, especially on the days I'm really sore when I did like 300 or 400 push-ups the day before and I'm really sore, I still try to do like 100 push-ups because I'm trying to build that habit. And I've kind of built that habit, and I know I have to continually do it. And eventually, if I do that for long enough, I'll build the physique I want, and I'll get better. And not just that, I'll look healthier. I'll feel better just because I do that. And I want to do that with other exercises, and so that's something that motivated me. I read the whole book. I would give it a 3 out of 5 star because I already knew a lot of the stuff. I knew if you work harder, if you progress 1% every day, it compounds over time. But the problem is it's the opposite way around. So you 1% down one day and it just keeps adding up and up and up. And then your life's horrible. And that's what happens to people is it's not like their life is screwed up one day. So everything goes bankrupt, their whole business goes bankrupt. They have a health. No, that comes over a long period of time of, either for health wise, it's unhealthy eating, it's, eating too much or it's not working out. Or if it's wealth wise, you didn't take care of your company. You weren't trying to do revenue generating stuff. You were mismanaging your company, whatever it is. Over time, that takes up a longer, it's not like it happens overnight. Like people's relationships, a lot of guys say, if you look at the divorce courts where they're loved you or whatever, why did you divorce me? And the wife's like, you haven't said that for 10 years. And he's like, well, I said I loved you. Like, why did you think I changed? And the thing is that relationship broke up because that guy wasn't saying, I love you every day or wasn't showing love every single day because you got to do that every single day. That's part of love. And that's the thing is you got to be doing those little things in your life that improve your life. And it's those small steps that you have to do every single day. And then that compounds over time. And then you surpass most people. Like for me, for example, 2 years ago, or not 2 years ago, but when I graduated high school, I was bottom of the barrel, and I talk about this in the video. I guess I am attractive now. But I talk about the people I met, people I was in school with, the 1,000 people I went to school with. In 2019, the class of 2019, which is a big school I graduated with, all those people I surpassed, I would say 70%, 60 to 70% of them. And I was in the bottom of the barrel coming out of high school. and I've surpassed most of them. Now, some of them have died, but a lot of them have gotten fat, whatever. They have not a really good job. Like, I was working fast food, so I don't hold them people against them. But I'm talking about they were fat or whatever. They have no friend. That's the things. They let themselves go. They're ugly now. Whatever it is, I surpassed 70% of people. Or they're criminals or they smoke weed all day, which messes with you. I can tell you that. Like, I can't say I don't judge people, but it's the truth. If you're smoking weed all day, that messes with your brain and you basically have less ability, less desire because you're stoned out of your mind. You have less desire to achieve stuff. And I don't want that in my life, but I've overtaken all those people or the people who are alcoholics all day, all the time or whatever. And I've surpassed most of those people. And now, of course, there are people that are way higher ahead of me. There are probably some millionaires in my class of my high school or whatever, or maybe not, but there's probably some making 100K. Some of them have graduated college. Some of them are engineers already and just started working as an engineer and they make $80,000 a year. Whatever it is, a lot of them are ahead of me, but I've surpassed a ton of the people because all I had going for me coming out of high school were my grades. That's it. But those grades ended up not mattering at all. And so really I was at the bottom barrel of the group. And the only good thing is I didn't do drugs in high school or I didn't do any parties or any drinks or any of that stuff, any high risk stuff. So I skipped that. And I never got in trouble with that or any arrests. But I've surpassed like I would say the bottom 50 to 60% of people. And so that's how much progress I've made. And so that's what this book talks about. So I would give it a 3 out of 5, really, because I knew a lot of the stuff. But if you're brand new to self-help or self-development or any of that stuff, I would recommend it because, or if you've never read a book about habits or anything like that, because that's basically what it is. I recommend that book. And it's not very useful. It just talks about like the personality you should, but it just says you have a personality that does the certain actions, which are habits, every single day, and then that's how successful you are. That's true, but he doesn't talk about the best personalities to have, or what are some habits to develop for yourself. He doesn't talk about that, so that's why I give it a 3 out of 5 for the book, The Slight Edge. That's the book title, The Slight Edge. Any other inspiration stuff I've been using ChatGPT, the new reasoning model, O1 reasoning model, the one that's come out that's only for subscribers that pay $20 a month. I have been using it to do some market research, to do some reasoning. It's a good decision maker to bounce decisions off. Now, do I say it should make the decisions? No, but you can bounce off ideas off of it. And, I've been using it to scout out competitors. And so that's part of the inspiration for today. I use it to spot out competitors. Like, what are the different types of competitors in bookkeeping? Who do I have to face? I got to face the small firms, the online bookkeeping services. I have to face the software because QuickBooks can do accounting for small businesses, and they only charge $30 or $60 an hour, whatever it is. I have to beat those people. I have to beat the small firms that are around me, the medium-sized firm and the big public accounting firms. I also have to fight all those. I have to fight over those. What can I do better than those people? Maybe I can do more client outreach. So maybe I take care of a client more, because virtual accounting bookkeeping services can't do that. They're hours away. Maybe you can't meet them at a certain time. For me, I can meet a client in person. I can talk to them. I'm not going to run away with their money. They can always find me, because I live there. Like, at least for small businesses who live in the area I'm going to be living in, who work in the area, or I could be doing cheaper prices or stuff like that. I can be doing certain things, or maybe my quality is assured. I'm going to try and get the QuickBooks Pro certification, so I got a ton of things to do. I got to learn QuickBooks, I got to learn the CRM, HubSpot. I think that's what it is. HubSpot CRM. I gotta be doing that the next couple days. I gotta set up my Google account, my, Google accounts, phone and email. Gotta do those stuff. Have to set all that stuff up. I gotta learn that stuff and I gotta start putting them out, you know? because I'm not going to get clients unless, I market to them and or I meet them and I sell it to them. So I have to do that. I don't know anyone who owns a business. So it's not like my parents own a business or I have friends who own businesses that I can, offer to do their bookkeeping for and they're willing to take a chance with me. No, I have none of that. And so I have to do all that stuff. I'm going to be learning about the new place I'm living in. I got to learn more about Charlotte when I move there. So I'm going to be doing a ton of stuff in Charlotte, going to new places or whatever. I'm going to be learning QuickBooks and all that and the CRM. I'm going to be learning marketing and doing marketing and sales and calling people, be doing college classes. So I have a lot of stuff done. I'm going to be doing like 12-hour days. And I've been talking about that. It's going to be 12-hour days. And that's the sacrifice for myself. And so I'm going to be um, tracking my time more religiously, and so that's it for the video. Those are like the main inspirations. I have YouTube videos. And so that's it for the day. That's it for this video. It's 4:38. I spent 2.5 hours. Basically, no, I spent an hour and a half, really maybe 2 hours, pretty much 2 hours recording these videos. This so it's probably been an hour and a half. Plus I gotta get down here and record the video, and that took about 30 minutes plus food, whatever it is. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. I always say that, have a fantastic day. Have a wadatastic day, whatever it is. Thanks for watching to the end if you got to it. Any questions? What do you think about the YouTube videos? That's my question for the day. Put it down in a comment. What do you think I should do for the YouTube videos? I'll have more series so I can do more videos. So what the videos should be. I don't want to do another weekly update video because always exhaust my ideas for this video. That's why these videos are an hour long or 40 minutes long, because I condense everything in the week down into an hour long. And so I need other things to do. So what I should do, put it in the channel comment, just put it in the comment for this video, whatever it is. I hope you're succeeding on your life. I hope you found this video inspiring or motivating or entertaining about my life, whatever it is. I hope you got something from it, whatever it is. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. I believe you can do anything you want. Do the little habits. That's all I ask of you. Start those little habits. Start doing those push-ups. Start eating healthy just a little bit at a time. Whatever you can do, start it. Just start in the beginning, start slow. You can have years. If you're young like me, you have years. You have another 40, 50 years. Just start slow. All you got to do is start doing it and just keep on doing it forever. And then eventually you'll get bonuses from it. You'll get something out of it that's more than the hours you put in. And then that's all life is. So start to improve your life. Have a fantastic day. I've said that 3 times already in this video. Have a fantastic day. This is a shorter video today because I don't have a lot to talk about. That's it. Have a good day. Goodbye. I believe you can do anything. See you in the next video. See you on Thursday. That's it.